Greetings, gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Alright, Starfarers, I'm back. I did have to restart not the mission, but the area. So we had to fight the guys again and recollect some of the slips and stuff, the little notes. So it's not going to be a one-to-one of what I had before, but it'll be close. I did also unlock this area, but while one of the notes was playing. Oh, I should probably read one of... there's this one. Just so that it considers it read. In case there's some tidbit that will like set something off in one of the mission markers or something. I think we're supposed to use this because there are no indicators for other logs, and the mission is to collect those logs, so I guess it wants us to use the card reader. Alright, that's extremely unhelpful. So let's go find this card. Uh-oh, I think that's one of the dudes. They do a lot of damage. They kind of hurt pretty bad. Actually, we should look at some of the weapons we picked up. They might be pretty cool. Unmitigated violence. So here's the inflictor. We've had one of those for a while. Where did I get the side stars? Where did I get these weapons? I don't remember picking those up. This is one of the ones we picked up. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's try it. Ooh, it's like a chain gun. There's one of them around here somewhere. I like these whispery noises. Making it hard to tell where sounds are coming from. Pretty sure there's one over here. Whoa. I don't know how to use this weapon. One more shot. Okay, so it's a charge up. Whoa. It's gonna take some getting used to. So where's that guy? We didn't kill him, I don't think. Where'd he go?
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
What's a kodza? Ew. Looks disgusting. Fermented goat's milk. That is disgusting. Alright, I want to check one other thing before we go through there. Oh, I'll eat the Chunks cheesesteak. That's not disgusting. floating around in space. 0G. Cubicle food. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's do the mission. Continues to be very railsy. Is that just some box of tissues? What is that?
Maroon operations are always as self-sustaining as possible. We have only ever been able to rely on ourselves.
Yeah, seems like hydroponics.
We need to get past these crates somehow.
Go inside here. Maybe there's some kind of machine that moves them. Ah, here we go. Let's do the locker thing. Squall, we'll take it. Alright, so 3 is the one we want. The mission appears to have outweighed any considerations for privacy. What do you mean? This is a nice little rec room here. Pool table and everything.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
I want to know where the other guy went. I want the machine gun. Alright. Suppose we can go back to where we were. I'll try to prompt that other guy to attack again. Because if he's got a cool gun, maybe I want it. Doesn't seem like he's coming back, though. Alright, maybe he'll come back later. Jeez, I forget how to get over there. How did we come in? We came in over here, right? Oh, what is this?
Sirac vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily.
Alright, so Sirac's computer. Nice background. Private user, Sirac Vathal. Entry 1. Something horrible has happened. While I try to remain analytic in my logs, I find myself terrified. For all of us here aboard the Oracle, we have lost so many already. We had no time to prepare. How could we, when it's our very friends and co-workers who turn on us in an instant? And even if we had proper time to react, how would we bring ourselves to kill those same people? The Oracle has jumped again, spurring on a second wave of transformations. We are losing too many too quickly. And what if the station continues to jump? Corin and I have tried to reach the operations center to see if we could regain control of the station. But it is overrun with these aggressive phantoms. Corin did not survive. May the serpent embrace him. Basira enlisted my aid in creating a new protocol for the Oracle to follow. If we can only reboot the mainframe. Okay. Perhaps Nadine can help us connect to the operations controls through my computer. Perhaps Nadine can help us to connect the operations controls through my computer here in order to install it. Okay. Thank the Great Serpent for small victories. Nadine was able to help us connect the operations mainframe and install the new protocol. Now all we have to do is force the Oracle's mainframe to reboot and hope it prevents the random jumps we are experiencing. Once rebooted, the Oracle is now programmed to return to Varun Kai's orbit and transfer all of our research data. All we need to do is last long enough to reboot the mainframe somehow. Only a handful of us remain: Nadine, Basira, and Taras. Nadine believes we can force the Oracle to shut down if we can reach the engineering bay. But we all know that is our hostile brethren. await us there. Okay. I don't know if that was clumsily written or if it's just my addled brain from working too much, being completely unable to read. Okay. Oopie. see if there's anything interesting over here before we go away. Bunch of money. Not too worried about this stuff disappearing or something like that. Maybe I should be. Alright, how do we get back over there? So where do we come in? Do we come in over here? Yes. I remember this now. And then we are up.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but if there is something worth taking.
Still one hanging around somewhere.
Take your best shot.
I have no idea where he is. This place is a maze.
I believe the threat is gone for now.
There he is. And there was one other, right? Should probably just loot them afterward, but no, I should loot both bodies beforehand because they might despawn. Where was the other one? So one, that's not one. Two. I think this is a different one. Oh well. Who knows where they floated off to? Okay, let's move on. Who's this guy? Oh, there's glass here? Oh, there... Wait. No, there isn't. Alright. But we never found his third journal. Let's see what the... Optional. Find Xerox logs. I want to find his logs. So where would the last one be? It's not coming up on the machine. It's not like tagged. This might not be very fruitful. Because we really don't know where to look. No, it's probably in that new section that we sort of unlocked. Somewhere in here. We've been in here before, though. We haven't been. Have we been down here? This might be the. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that it's not down here. It's where I probably would have put it. Well, so that's it. No, that's the book. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Maybe we should just move on. It's chicken? No, it's an exotic bottle. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we looked at this, right? That's Xerox computer. And we found 3 in here, right? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Found message number 3. 3. So this is kind of where I'd expect 4 to be. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it's through whatever we unlock. I hope we don't lose the mission. I do like my lore. Any opportunity to increase the lore. I do like a good story. Alright, let's give it a try. You know what? Let's save just in case. Probably not doing that enough, considering how crashy and buggy this game is. Warning! Station is utilizing emergency power. Safety Protocol 12.5 enacted. Due to a power surge, the secondary power cell has been ejected to prevent catastrophic failure. The secondary power cell must be reconnected to restore full power. That's annoying. What happens if I press this? Because I don't think we've reconnected it. Secondary power cell will be reconnected. Please ensure all personnel are clear of the conduit area. By selecting confirm, you continue you're verifying that the power array has been cleared by a licensed engineer. Warning, secondary power cell reconnection failed. Unable to establish connection with secondary power cell. Please consult your licensed engineer to confirm the secondary power cell has been properly replaced.
Serpent. One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can just... No! They are coming!
Move on. There's nothing like thinking.
So those were the characters that were mentioned in the log. Some of them, anyway. We'll have to read their logs. There was another section on this computer. Do we get this person? No. What? I'll sort through this crap afterward. I don't like drifting around like this, so it doesn't give you a lot of time to decide what to grab and what to skip. Stop getting stuck on that tiny little lip. So we have Safety Protocol 12.5. Safety Protocol 12.5. In the event of a power surge, the secondary power cell unit will be ejected to prevent a breach of capacity, which could lead to a catastrophic failure of the Oracle's power supply. This action preserves the secondary power cell in case the primary power cell is damaged. The primary power cell remains in place to maintain emergency power for life support. A licensed engineer is required to confirm the safety and function of the power array. Once confirmation is received, the secondary power cell may be moved back into place. Once reconnected to the array, a mainframe reboot will be required to properly reestablish all connections throughout the Oracle station. All right. Oh, how do we get there? Do we have lots of Xerox logs here?
This is Sirach Vital. Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Varun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
Yeah, who knows what you were playing with here? What kind of nasty forces from beyond space and time? I don't know. Alright. Am I going the right way? Doesn't seem like it. Seem to be moving further away from the objective. Get out of the way. There's a computer here. Could probably poke some keys. No, I guess I was supposed to go over there. Damn it. Let's poke some keys anyway. Lab reports. Project ID, who cares? Supervisor, Dr. Nadine Bosovic. Oh man, this is a whole bunch of reading. I feel like this episode's getting kind of long. Maybe the reading should be for next episode. Maybe we should just get our business done. We don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here, even though I was really hoping that we could finish this like initial point before wrapping it up, but I feel like I have no idea what's left, and like if we teleport back to the Varun homeworld, are we still going to be able to access these computers and stuff? So I think I'm going to wrap it up here. That way we can kind of do these things at their own pace. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. New episodes every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. I'm Cobalt Thorium, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.